Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Jazz hosting the Pistons, and the Pistons are 9.5-point road favorites. The over/under is at 230.5. The Pistons are minus 440 on the money line, and the Jazz are plus 340. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They played once this season in Detroit. The Jazz won that game 126-119. They were the underdog, so they covered, and the game went over. However, I don't think that the Jazz are one of the bottom three teams. They have the best chance to get that ping pong ball to bounce their way to win the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. And I understand when it comes to ping pong balls, they can kind of bounce however which way they want. But the more balls that they have, I think the better off they are, or the better off that they're looking to be. Now, the lineups are supposed to be Cunningham, Beasley, Hardaway Jr., Thompson, and Duran. And for the Jazz, I believe they're playing right now. They're losing to the Pelicans. So, yet again, like I said, I don't think that they're actively trying to win some games. And if this damn lineup would load for me, it would make my life a lot easier. So tonight, they started Martin, Yazang, Filipkowski, Sensabaugh, and Collier. The NBA and these teams have 30 minutes before the game actually tips off to tell you who's going to be there. So good luck with the Jazz, and may the odds ever be in your favor if you're going to bet with them, because, like I said, I want to say that they're actively trying to lose. There's no such thing as tanking. However, it's the Wizards, the Hornets, and the Jazz all have a 14% chance at the number one overall pick. When you start winning a little bit more, you bump yourself to 12.5. So you want to be in those bottom three picks to get the most ping pong balls. Head-to-head, the Jazz are 8-2 against the Pistons in their last 10. The Jazz have beaten them the last 4 times they played them. The road team is 6-4. The underdog has covered the last 3. The underdog is 7-2-1 against the spread. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line. The over is hitting their last 2. The over is 7-3. And the over-under at 230.5 is 5-5. And I know that I keep saying that I think it's going to be Cooper Flag who's going to be the consensus number one pick. We'll see if someone outshines him in March Madness and he gets all the hype. But Flag has been pretty much getting this attention since high school, like 2 or 3 years ago. So the Pistons are 9-1 in their last 10, 8-2 against the spread. The under is 5-4-1, 203, 214, 253, and then 209 points. A 9-point win and then a 20-point win. They covered both of those games against the Clippers and the Celtics. Then they lost by 15 to the Nuggets, and then they beat the Nets by 21. The Jazz, they're losing right now. The game isn't over yet. 226, 219, 233. And in the game that they are playing right now, the game just actually ended. They lost 128 to 121. So there was a total of 249. I don't think that the Pelicans covered that game, though. I'm going to take the Pistons on the money line. I will take the Pistons laying the points. I'll go over because the Jazz tend to give up a lot of points. This would be one of those games where I would find an alternate spread and try to get the Pistons at something a little bit more reasonable. Like I said, 3.5, maybe 4.5. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.